Hi guys, I wanted to jump on here real quick and share with you what I've learned from the rice paper sales that I have been testing out. I have a mat here that I've just clipped up, and I bought the square rice paper on Amazon. It's like $7. I'm sure you could find it at an Asian food store too, probably, if you need to get it locally. And I have a bowl of boiling water here, and I'm just gonna put a piece in here and then just let it sit for a second until you see the consistency change. You'll see it get kind of floppy. You can see it's kind of changed. Okay, now I'm gonna push this out of the way. Now I'm gonna put it back on my Silpat, grabbing it by the corner. They're quite flimsy. I'm grabbing it by the corner, do you see that? And I'm just gonna pull it apart so it's not overlapping and let it drape as it would naturally fall. And then just drape a little bit more than that. And then I'm just gonna put it over my mat. And now I will bake this at 225 for about 45 minutes. Your oven may take a little bit less or a little bit longer, just depending on the differences in oven temperature. I have an electric oven. I'll bake it for about 45 minutes, and then when they come out, they're rigid. Now I did test these overnight hanging on a bottle and hanging on a cellophane wrapped dummy, and that worked just fine. I just figured if I could get it done, find a way to get it done quicker, that would be beneficial to me. So I just baked these at 225 for about 45 minutes, and then they'll come out stiff. Now I do make mine all white. You can add color to your water. I make mine clear because you can add color later, and if you're gonna make a big batch of them, then you can just do them all in white and then color them as you need them. But once you make them, you'll have them. Hi everybody, I just wanted to share what I've learned about the rice paper over the last couple of weeks. I learned that if I steam instead of dipping, then I have a little more control over the shape of my sail, exactly where the pleats are. So if you want a more structured look, I would recommend steaming instead of dipping. I do have a favorite paper now, and this is this one with the lady with the green dress. And the reason this is my favorite is because as soon as you pull it out of the package, it's already flexible. A lot of them are very brittle when you pull them out of the package, and they will break. So I just have my little steamer going here. Of course, you can use a pot of boiling water over the stove and use the steam from that. That will work too. But this will curl as you're steaming it, and so I just keep rolling it around and flipping it back and forth. Until I get it completely soft. Soft enough to manipulate. We're almost there. So now I can just basically even put this down and fold it exactly like a fan, as if you did when you were a kid. You used to fold paper fans. You can do that because it's flexible enough for that. And now I'm gonna steam that just a little bit more to loosen it up. I like to leave a little piece on the end in case I want some leverage when I'm putting it on my cake. But now I can just set it on the dummy and let it dry which when you're steaming only takes a few minutes because it's not completely submersed in water, so it isn't as wet, so it just takes a few minutes for it to be ready to put on your cake. So what I discovered is you can airbrush your sheets before you steam them, and that will give it the same look as if you dipped it in colored water. This one I actually stenciled. I actually airbrushed with a stencil just to see if it would work. So the possibilities are really endless with what you can do with rice paper. So I hope you have enjoyed the video and it's been helpful. And please share with me your rice paper creations. I'd love to see them. And you guys have a fantastic week.